In this episode we talk with an amazing athlete from the beautiful country of New Zealand, Harper, who is an all-around sportsman both as an ultra cyclist and previously as a rower who represented his country at the World Championships in different categories. Adding to his athletic experiences, Craig and his girlfriend Kate participated in adventure racing and all kinds of other multi-day team races with an exciting mixture of running, mountain biking, kayaking, rafting and navigation. After starting a family, Craig began to explore new challenges like marathon running and long-distance bike races, which was the beginning of his ultra cycling passion. In 2017, Craig crossed the length of New Zealand from north to south in the fastest time ever, riding 2,175 kilometers, which is about 1,350 miles, in less than 4.5 days, while supporting the Graham Dingle Foundation, which provides support programs in schools. With that experience and a great team of fellow Kiwis, he started his 2019 Race Across America campaign, finishing in 4th place overall with a time of 10 days and 15 hours. What about your training? I know that now at the moment you're not training that much, but how much did you train each week when you prepared for Race Across America?
Leading up to RAAM, probably for 12 months, I was doing, to begin with, probably 15 to 20 hours a week training. And then in the last 6 months, was over 20 hours. So some weeks as much as possibly 40 maybe, bigger weeks, mostly on average around 25.
That has been the transport from the north to the south islands by helicopter,
yes.
which is
very exciting.
Is very common in New Zealand, as I found out, because for us here, like in Austria, nobody ever enters a helicopter, but for you it's like daily business or something.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to work, doesn't it, or something? These helicopters provide a lot of tourism business in New Zealand, so there's quite a few businesses around, and it's obviously very coastal and scenic and mountainous, so they're a very quick mode of transport. But we don't have many options. Crossing between the north and south is a public ferry, and there's obviously planes that fly, but the most direct is a helicopter, and the quickest, obviously, by a long way. So
at that time, I just knew New Zealand from the Google Maps or from the card, but I've never been there. And just after RAAM, as I have visited New Zealand, I saw that the roads are really a lot of up and downs, and sometimes very steep, and the roads are very small and a lot of curves. So it is not a real fast tracks. You cannot go very fast over there. So I think it must have been really hard for you.
Yeah, the terrain is very undulating. While the length of New Zealand was about 2,100 kilometres. Not sure what that is. Maybe 100. I don't know what that is in miles. And it took me just over 4 days. So I mean, not blistering speeds, no. And the total climbing is not huge, but yeah, the roads are not fast. Sometimes the seal is quite rough.
We can see the problem that you described, and the same problem
Yes.
I know very well, because the water retention in your body, a lot of, like in that picture, it's really
Yes.
a big difference to the picture before the race. You have little bit swollen face and pumpy face. And that is
Just
really...
you feel terrible. Your performance is way down. And when you start to get it, it's very hard to. I don't think it's probably physically possible to carry on and reverse the process.
Check out our website for a full list of episodes, our YouTube video library, and of course, follow us on Facebook to get the latest and greatest straight to your feed. And if you're on the go, be sure to download our audio episodes from your favorite podcast platform, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Until next episode, Ultra Family, keep spinning Ultra.